What's up, you guys? Let's read some energy so you guys can see the cards. What's up? Ooh, Ten of Cups in the upright position. Nine of Swords. Okay, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords, or I'm sorry, Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. I was going to say Knight of Swords. I feel like somebody missed their chance, because when I looked at Nine of Swords, I saw Knight of Swords, so maybe it's like there's like a young air sign or something like that who like missed their chance, because it's like somebody has come into emotional fulfillment and had some sort of like, I'm hearing like a slow awakening. Six of Wands. Let's just hold on. Let me dig a little bit deeper, okay? Darcy, Mark Darcy. What book is that from? Not The Importance of Being Earnest, but I don't even, we'll just keep pulling cards. Maybe there's like a Mark Darcy archetype or something like that. Maybe that will resonate with somebody. Maybe somebody, for some reason I can't think of her name. The woman, I think that book was written by a woman. Not Emily Bronte. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, it's like there's a feminine energy who stepped into her own power and just kind of like moved forward. And it's like almost like she didn't even really have to fight. It's like, all right, we'll pull some more cards. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. This could also be, and that could be a masculine, and no, I feel like this is a very feminine energy, but this could also be with the Knight of Wands. I'm sorry. See, now I'm hearing the Knight of Wands. So maybe it's a fire sign, but this could also be with the Knight of Air, I'm hearing specifically now. No, we're not doing the Knight of Air. We already... It's like I feel like somebody missed out on a situation or like on an opportunity. But then it's also like somebody else did not. Like they did not miss out on this opportunity. It's because somebody else missed out. There's another person who's coming in who did not miss out. And it's like somebody is like praying and crying. I don't know. It's like, and or maybe there was something that was slow and steady and that was built over time that helped this Queen of Pentacles to stand in her power and ground by herself. I'm also hearing the faith, that faith helped to move her forward with the Six of Swords here. Let's pull some more cards. This was not easy to do too, because I feel like there was a narcissistic maternal figure. That's an interesting, and somebody had to set some boundaries. It was not easy. What's the Page of Wands? It could have been like this person, because when we come into our family, we are in some ways, we do embody some sort of like a hive mind. So it's like with the Page of Wands in the reverse position and the Ace of Wands, it's like somebody detached from the hive mind of their human family and reattached to the collective consciousness, source energy. Because the Ace of Wands is a card of divine inspiration, divine connection, the divine, it's, yeah. And the Page of Wands, to me, generally speaking, is, in the reverse position, a card of astral travel interference. So that's just the message that I'm receiving here. It's like somebody was hooked into the human matrix, the DNA of their human family, which was connecting them to a hive mind, which was giving them bad advice, basically. And they had to disconnect from this, and they did disconnect from this, and this is what helped them to ground. It's also like there was some sort of a soul tie that was keeping this person in this karmic family, because of there was a lot of triggering that was also going on that was kind of keeping them at a frequency that was keeping them in this hive mind. And it's like the divine came in and said, no, we're not doing that. And or there were just, I don't know, maybe somebody just had a lot of people who were like praying for this person on a soul level. Like maybe that's really what it is. It's like there was like a collective group of energy that was holding space. And or it's just like this whoever this is, this person, you are male or female, and it doesn't matter what your sign is too. It's like you came out of this. This is healing a generational curse. You know what I mean? Like if you know, yeah, this is that's what this is. This is ending a karmic cycle. Okay, what else, Spirit? I wish you guys could see the cards. I swear I don't do this, so you guys just fucking look at my sweatpants. It's just weird because it's like my computer, whatever. Okay. Okay, what else? Spirit, ancestor, lives, white light. So this is definitely a common theme, for sure. Hanged Man in the upright position, so I definitely feel like it's like, yeah, it's like somebody is seeing things very differently, right? Somebody has had a shift in consciousness, too. Or this is going to open up a shift in consciousness in a timeline. Is opening up, right? As our frequency lifts. And we embody higher levels of consciousness, right? And we ground, and then we ground in that timeline. Okay, what else, Spirit? Ancestor, lives, white light. It's interesting because, like, a lot of times, you guys, and just take what resonates, this is, like, just take what resonates, but a lot of times it's like there are so many fucking soul ties in all of these things. So it's like there's probably like a narcissistic parent somewhere around here who like sabotaged a child, but it's because they had a soul tie that they had to, had a soul tie with soul contract that they had to, do whatever for to, you know what I mean? And it's like these are like really, really old soul contracts that are being brought to the light of our consciousness, and or that the universe is making very drastic moves to create a separation just so that there can be an ending, whether we know it or not. And that's why it's so important to trust our inner knowing and our inner guidance. And that's also why it's important to do shadow work so that we know what is our inner guidance and our inner knowing. You know what I mean? Like, so okay, what else, Spirit? Ancestors, lives, white light. I just feel like you've had a lot of people praying for you, like, on the astral plane, on the soul level. And it's, like, it's just really beautiful. Because, honestly, you guys, I'm going to, like, it's very difficult to embody. I'm going to speak to the feminine energy here, but it's very difficult to embody a feminine energy in a patriarchal society. And it's very difficult to find a quality masculine energy in a patriarchal society that's going to, understand and respect and you know what I mean, with that feminine energy. So it's like, this is a battle, it's a war, it's a balance, you know what I mean? But it's like so balanced, it's so off balance, it's like, yeah, what else, Spirit? But it's all really just about frequency, too. So what else, Spirit? Yeah, there's some sort of a union. I feel like somebody misjudged you, or somebody was misjudged in a situation, and it's like your strength was misjudged, and it's like somebody, this might be like a counterpart or something, I don't know, but there's something that's happening where it's like somebody was misjudged, and it's like somebody wants to come back. What else there? Ancestor light. Which, you guys, I'm gonna be like honest, like, and I'll only just take what resonates, okay? Because like if some shit went down and you got a feeling and you're not into it, you know what I mean? Like, that's fine. But honestly, a lot of like a lot of situations are divinely orchestrated to separate, for the purpose of this, and it doesn't matter. It's like by any means necessary. The universe, it's like, that's what I'm hearing, and that's what I understand. It's kind of like when we get to like these like check-in points, like these energy check-in points, and these mass like consciousness shifts, it's like by any means necessary, separate them and get them out of the matrix, you know what I mean? Because you don't want to get caught in there for like another cycle. So they will orchestrate some fuckery, so to speak, that yeah. And so it's just important to, right, like, look at things from your higher mind, you know, continue to do the shadow work so that you can continue to elevate your frequency and your consciousness, and so that, you know, when we are separating, and that further opens up your gifts, and then that way when we're separating, we're understanding why we're separating, right? And you can tap into your gifts to understand, you know, like, what happened, like, and I don't know, you know, to share with other people, and or to help, you know, if you want to take a solo journey, right, and preach, or if you want to you know, get in a dynamic, so to speak, and then this is, you know, a conversation that you then have with your divine counterpart, and it's a journey that's a journey that, you know, like, you and your person have yourself, you know what I mean? So I hope that came out right, because that was, yeah. What else? It's like divine counterpart, but yeah, because a lot of people, you know, when you're on these, a lot of people have hidden gifts that they don't talk about. Like, so, sometimes this is meant to open up the gifts too. I mean, every time that I've gone through something traumatic, my gifts strengthen, my gifts become stronger, right? I mean, that's not what I need in order to open up my gifts, because I remember when I was very little, all of this was activated and opened, you know, and I was fine with it until, you know, what I'm going to say is, I feel like we get into the world, and then it you know, it's shameful, it's weird, it's scary, it's, you know what I mean? So then these things are, we forget about our gifts, we suppress our gifts, right? I was talking about how gifts can also be a form of shadow work. Opening up your gifts can be a form of shadow work. So like if this is a twin flame journey, you know, there could have been also, I'm hearing a separation because somebody did need to come into their gifts. There was a feminine energy who did really need to embody the power of her gifts, and that was her shadow work. And there was a masculine energy who realized that they, I think, honestly, are ready for love and want love with this person. This person is their queen. They misjudged her, so to speak, okay? I mean, they misjudged her, yeah, with the judgment. Somebody wants to come back. So I don't know if this is your story, you know, fuck yeah. Get it. Okay, let's pull more cards. But yeah, Three of Swords. Ace of Swords. Three of Swords in the reverse position. Ace of Swords in the reverse position. I'm not sure if I'm going to like dive into this. Yeah, there was some sort of like communication discrepancy that kind of like had somebody like caught in their head. It's like somebody felt like they were... The communication issues really come from not having faith in oneself to be able to communicate what it is that you need to communicate to, because I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, it's a divine channel who's just not opened themselves up yet, or is opening themselves up yet. I think that that's the Ace of Swords, and we've got the Four of Wands here. Yeah. I just heard wine when I saw this. So, like, wine, Nine of Wands, though, somebody needs to stop drinking wine. It's keeping them in some sort of a psychological prison, and or it's keeping them at a lower frequency. It's keeping them in a karmic prison, I'm hearing, actually. That's what I'm hearing, wine. And because it's keeping their frequency, not a karmic, that's not the right term. Sometimes I'm sorry, you guys. That's just how it's going to have to come out, but it's like, somebody needs to stop drinking wine. Yeah, see? The next card, all of that wine just spilled out. Okay, it's making them very susceptible to vampiric attacks, and it's also lowering their frequency so that they're not receiving their abundance and their blessings. Like, if you've been noticing that you're not feeling as lucky, or like you're not manifesting as well, it could be because you're drinking and you're hanging out with the wrong people. Drinking can lower your frequency, and it makes it so that the body cannot access the higher mind, so to speak, and it makes us more susceptible to vampiric attack. Really, it separates us from our divine part, our divinity, and our protection in that regard. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay, I'm going to leave the card there. I hope that you guys are doing really, really amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, bye!